Good morning, everyone. Today I am here with another video that is of geography, that is chapter number 5 industries. So, this chapter already I have discussed in the classroom, but it's just like a revision class. So, we already know about the what is the meaning of industries. So, let's recall all the things. So, we have learned that there are various elements that make the earth. These elements support the survival of all living things. Human beings have further created ways to use the earth resources by establishing industries to make life more comfortable. So let's learn about these industries. So already we know this, there are three types of industries, right? First is, simply you could say, three sectors of industries are there. First is primary, second is secondary, and last is tertiary sector. So the first point is, what is the meaning of industry? So an industry refers to a group of companies that are related based on their primary business activities. Industries are businesses that convert raw goods into useful products and services. An industry can be thought of a large scale manufacturing unit which utilizes a high degree of automation and specialization. These industries perform activities such as raising, processing, producing, and selling. A nation's economic growth is based on its industry. The more productive the industry, more is the national wealth. The standard of living in a country can be measured by the number, cost, and quality of goods produced by its industry. So, you could see on your screen there are three sectors of the Indian economy or three sectors of the industries. First is primary, second, secondary, and then tertiary sector. So, what is the meaning of primary sector here? The primary sector includes agriculture, forestry, fishing, and mining. It plays a crucial role in the economy, providing employment to a significant portion of the population and contributing to the India's GDP. What is the meaning of GDP here? Gross domestic product. Then next is secondary sector. The secondary sector comprises industries that involve the manufacturing and processing of raw materials. This includes industries such as textile, automobiles, steel, and electronics. The secondary sector is a major contributor to the country's GDP and has experienced significant growth in the recent years. Next sector is tertiary sector. We call it service sector also. The tertiary sector, also known as the service sector, it includes industries that provide services to the population. This sector includes IT services, that is information technology, banking, finance, healthcare, education, and hospitality, among others. Okay, the tertiary sector is the largest contributor to India's GDP and is expected to continue to its growth in the coming years. So the now thing is this, what are the advantages of industries to the nation? So first is, when there is a development of industries in a country, there will be investment of large capital, use of modern machinery, a high degree of specialization, and large scale of operations. As a result, there will be greater productivity and a higher national income. Thus, the development of industries contributes to the growth of the country's per capita income. So, what is the meaning of your per capita income? Whatever the citizen of a country earning during a year, that is his or her per capita income. So, second advantage of the industries are, industrialization creates many and varied employment opportunities. This reduces the problem of unemployment and underemployment in a country. Increased number of industries translate effectively into the increased number of employment opportunities. Third advantage, to improve agriculture, better farm machines, chemical fertilizers, and pesticides are required. These requirements of agriculture can be met by a large industries. Agriculture produce also require storage and transport facilities. All these can be adequately be provided by the large industries. With industrialization, all these aspects improve. Therefore, we can say that agriculture is the backbone of the economy and industries is the energy. Now there is a classification of the industries on the basis of their raw material. So on the basis of the raw material used, industries may be grouped as described. First is agro-based industries. These industries get their raw material from agriculture. Cotton, jute, vegetable oil, and tea industries are the examples of the agro-based industries. Second is mineral based industry. These industries are mineral ores. They use the mineral ores as their raw material. Okay. Iron and steel, cement, and copper industries are some examples of the mineral based industry. Third is forest based industry. These industries get their raw material from forest. Paper, furniture, and pharmaceutical industries are some examples of it. Last is marine based industries. These industries use products from seas and oceans as their raw material. Manufacturing of fish oil or processing of seafood are the examples of it. So again, there is a classification of the industries on the basis of their size. So if we talk about according to their size, there are three industries. First is small scale industry, second large scale industry, and then cottage industry. So small scale industry, what does it mean? A small scale industry is owned and run by individual with the help of a small number of workers. In such industries, there is a small amount of capital and basic technology involved. These industries are use locally available traditional skills, invest very little capital, and may provide suitable employment to the rural households without involving any disclosure. Then large scale industry, what does it mean? A large scale industry requires huge capital investments, superior technology, and produces a large volume of products. These industries use power driven heavy machines in the production process. Heavy power is required to run these machines actually. Third is cottage industry. A cottage industry is a small scale industry often operated within a home rather than in a factory. Cottage industries are defined by the amount of investment required to start as well as the number of people employed. So if we talk about another classification of the industry, that is based on their ownership. So if we classify the industry according to the ownership, there are again 4 points. First is private sector, second public sector industries, joint sector industries, and then cooperative sector industries. So what is the meaning of private sector? These industries are owned and operated by an individual or a group of individuals like Bajaj Auto and Tata Steel are the examples of the private sector industries. So if we talk about public sector industries, so these industries are owned and operated by the government like Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and LIC, simply could say. So these are the examples of the public sector industry. Next, joint sector industries. These industries are owned jointly by the public and the private sectors like Cochin Refinery Limited, Maruti Udyog Limited are the examples of it. At last, cooperative sector industries. So these industries are owned and operated by the producers or suppliers of the raw materials like sugar mills and Amul are the examples of the cooperative sector industries. I hope this video is beneficial to you. So thank you and have a nice day.